Alright, welcome back, guys.
Oh, it's been a while.
Hopefully the audio on this is fine. We're going to check it afterwards just to make doubly sure.
Yeah, but we should be alright. We should be finally ready to continue this Let's Play and actually do it, because now we're using my laptop and
it's been cleaned.
It's been cleaned, and hopefully that should
doesn't even make a sound.
be a thing. So first of all,
It's making a sound.
Wouldn't you be able to tell there was a moose in the house?
It's making a sound now.
What's making it? Aye, but
The fan's going, but that's only because Power Director and the HTTPVR program.
yeah, exactly, and it'll be less warm as well.
Yeah.
But okay, so we've got your questions to answer from the last video. So
videos.
So we're going to start with the first one of the last three.
Yeah, like, so it's just like the order that this app gives it is in.
Yeah, and I'll start from the bottom and work way up.
Okay.
Right, so, okay, getting to the bottom. And we're going to do the gutter and the rotten in this video.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, that's not a question. Because, what do you think?
Fuck it, 50% will do it. Oh,
maybe it's just me, or do you think that this game is Dark Souls 1 and the real Dark Souls 1 is an improvement of what? That's not...
I don't
such a dumb question.
Wait, we don't have the silver cat ring?
You can still make it.
I need 13,400 souls for the silver cat ring. Where can I get 13,400 really quickly? You know what, fuck it, we've probably got enough health.
Just use Estus, because you get a bonfire.
I'll just risk it for the biscuit.
Okay, so first of all...
okay.
Okay, here, why is my questions? Oh, for fuck's sake, right. Why does Tony love wiener in and or around his mouth?
Because he's a massive faggot.
Why is Gary so goddamn handsome?
Thank you.
Because he isn't.
Okay.
I
don't know if we're going to survive this drop, by the way. How much HP do we have? 40. We should survive this drop.
Better.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So how do you each individually feel about what you've heard about Dark Souls 3 so far? And do you guys game on PC? And if so, what are your Steam IDs? Okay, so we don't really game on PC.
Nah.
Just to get out.
Steven wants to.
I mean, no.
It would obviously be good, but
I'm a fucking. I went there. Dicks.
You can just run through it. Okay, so
we're gonna get like pulled into someone's world. I'm calling it. Why don't we just do the boss? Because the rotten's only gonna take me like 5 minutes to get to.
Yeah, okay.
Like, why am I so goddamn handsome? I don't know. It's just natural. No, just.
It's the hairline.
I think it might be.
It's the hairline.
What was the part of the question that wasn't about?
I'll never go bald. Look at this shit. I'll never go bald.
But, what was the part of the question that wasn't about?
Right, so what do we each individually feel about what we know about Dark Souls 3 already?
What is it? What we like or what we don't like?
Just anything.
Anything.
I think other than instant backstabs, it sounds really fucking good. But
yeah.
I just, as a general thing, I just don't like instant backstabs. So before you are all like, instant backstabs are better, I don't care. Like, to be honest, I really don't, because I don't like them, and that's just how I feel about it. Because I don't think they're fair. I think they're too easily exploited. And if you don't agree with that, then fine, don't agree with it. It's not going to affect me. Just like me thinking that isn't going to affect you.
Yeah.
Wow, that was horrible. That frame rate.
Skadoosh! Oh no fucking way.
But yeah, so I'm pretty much in the same mindset as Steven. Aside from these instant backstabs, that's the only thing that's got me griping. As well as, I don't like the issue that it's highly implied that there's no dual wielding in the game, and I don't really like that either.
One other thing is, we don't know if the password system's back for Bloodborne or how we're actually
there'll
be
a
thing like that. Yeah, but it's just I'd feel safer knowing what it is.
I want them to bring back a region lock that actually works, because I'm getting sick of versing like Japanese players and Russian players who've got like internet from fucking Saturn's rings or some shit like that. And it's not that the internet's bad, it's just that there's too much of a fucking distance for a P2P game to cover. It's like insane. There's like a fucking easily like 7 seconds of lag sometimes. I seen a clip, I think it was Yuka's Legion that uploaded it, who was just like amazed at how much fucking lag there was, because he hit a guy and it was like a solid 45 seconds after the fucking swing that the hit registered.
Jesus
it was
Christ,
like
why did that not even back him out of that?
Oh no, it's ridiculous. There's no such thing as a connection like failing in Dark Souls 1.
Something I'm interested about is sword arts in Dark Souls 3. If sword arts are like kind of like a spell, so it's like an equipable attack that only works for certain classes of weapons. So you've got the weapon's individual moveset, but you can give each weapon a specific attack of your choice.
You mean you
very much like that?
It's not like sword art points or some shit like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
I want them to do something that's
so it's
really
like power stancing, but with a cost.
I want them to do something really interesting, but I know for like it's almost certain that they won't implement what I want them to do. Which is, you know how the hackers that were in Dark Souls 2 that like could combo and bone fist with like pyromancies and soul spears and shit like that. I want them to do that. I want them to like allow sword arts to do that, where you can like change the sword arts so that for instance, you know that spin attack that Legion Scimitar sword arts that they've already shown us.
Yeah.
For instance, if you were to use that and you were to like, if it cost you something to do it, then it would be even better. Where instead of just like a spin, you could add like a fire effect to the spin or some shit like that. Or if it was something different, like if it was like a long sword,
Greatsword,
it would be a stab, or the swing would have like the swing could be something like Soul Greatsword. Yeah, like allowing us to combo in spells and shit like that would only make the game more fun to play.
Right, you know, here's something that
I don't want them like. Unfortunately, I know what FromSoft are like, and it's probably going to be really easily exploited. Because
here's something that we all agree that they need to do. You need to be able to change the colour of your armour. You need to be able to change it. So
don't let us, like, maybe not even give us like.
They should use horse armour.
At the very least, yeah, give us a shader so we can like change the basic colour a little.
So you can change like the cloth parts of the armour, and if you want the armour to look rusty or whatever, I think that would be amazing if they done that.
Have I not killed enough for this prick to show up? Is that him?
Yeah. So my thing with Dark Souls 3 is I don't want to. The only thing that I don't want is I don't want to like the gameplay trailer looks amazing. I don't want to see that and then I go to get it, play the game, and it's just not like that.
It's obviously not going to be like this. All gameplay trailers.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't want it to be like.
Slices.
I don't want it to be as such a fucking downgrade as what vanilla Dark Souls 2 was. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that's it for that question. Do you guys ever compress your audio? I'm saying, okay, that was a question in regards to the audio quality from the last video.
That's just a bug with the microphone, guys. That's not anything to do with our compression. It's just sometimes the microphone and the webcam interfere with each other for some reason.
We don't even know if that's the case. It might have. We don't know why it was actually happening, but that's why we think it is.
Yeah, like, we've not figured it out, but we're not going to waste our time getting a new microphone and shit like that. When it's a problem, we can fix just by checking it before recordings and shit like that. So
right, so because we're thinking like if we can
get fucked,
if we can make it so we don't need to buy a new
great heels,
a new microphone. Okay, so Dylan Marson asked, what are your favourite movies? So, right, my favourite movie, my favourite ever movie is The Prestige. I fucking love that film.
I'm there with you on that one, that it's fucking amazing, but mine's is the great.
I also like Kick-Ass and
Alien.
I mean, Alien is really good, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite films. I'd say also The Fifth Element.
That empty hand parry.
Love The Fifth Element.
It was so cool about The Fifth Element is the hero and the main hero and the main villain never meet.
Die Hard.
They never meet.
Die Hard never meets the main villain.
Yeah, it's cool. My favourite movies, I love like Studio Ghibli movies, and that's not just like me going,
just got in.
You know what I mean? Like that's like
I like Studio Ghibli.
It's basically the Disney of anime.
Yeah.
You definitely like some of them. Princess Mononoke is just an absolute masterpiece.
Speaking of Princess, another one of my favourite movies is The Princess Bride. That film was fucking awesome. That was a really good film. That film had Andre the Giant in it.
Nah, no, and he was really good in it as well.
Yeah, he was actually really good, and I think it's like the best acting he's ever done, including the WWF.
Yeah.
Because his pro wrestling, I'm not going to knock him because there's probably like a million people who'll take my face off for even saying anything bad about him, but I just think he was better in that than he was in the WWF as a whole.
Try to think what else that I can.
Speaking of WWF, Dudley Boys are back. That's a thing because they're desperate to grab that nostalgic cord and just drive it home until there's nothing left to pull.
What's a film I've seen recently that I really liked?
The Divide. Did you like that?
The Divide was alright. It was okay.
The Mist, I really like. I really like The Mist.
What have I seen recently that was really good? Birdman.
Oh, Birdman was fucking
Birdman's up there as one of my favourite films.
But Birdman was so good, and I don't understand people who don't. I mean, fair enough, I can understand why some people wouldn't like it because maybe seems like it was trying too hard, but I think it was acted so well. I loved it because, funnily enough, Birdman's story kind of mirrors
Michael Keaton's career.
Yeah, it's really good though because that's the best I've ever seen Michael Keaton in anything.
Yeah, no, same.
Like
it's really a great actor. So you're saying it's better than when he was in Jack Frost?
Yeah.
Just like a fucking such a shite film.
Right. Ornstein, right, so people, I think I've always mentioned this, but Ornstein was could be a reference to a composer. So
yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen
guys, Mike just gave maids. Okay, cool. Need more of this to see if Scholar. Who's Daddy hit me? No, why does Daddy hit me?
Because you touch yourself at night and he fucking hates you.
You're a failure. You're I don't know, homosexual. You're black.
You can't play Enter the Sandman on stage like him.
Yeah, you're a black homosexual Jew. That's why he hits you.
And you remind
him. I'd hit you.
You remind them.
Wow. Just go in there immediately. Yeah.
Okay. What happened? Okay, another one. You're right. Okay. Blah blah. Because Dark Souls 1 had level. Okay. Okay, questions. Last from Bor. Okay, do you guys prefer Demon Souls / Bloodborne level design? Yes, yes.
Undoubtedly so, yeah. Bloodborne level
or Dark Souls design where you explore through the world constantly and it's all together.
It's a mixture of
Bloodborne was a kind of like a mixture of both. I think
if Bloodborne didn't have,
we just don't want an obligatory
stream hub.
We just don't want that. We just don't want an obligatory hub area. That's it. No obligatory hub area.
You're right. See if Bloodborne didn't have Hunt Stream.
see the Demon Souls would have been by far my favourite Souls game if it wasn't for the Nexus.
Yeah.
And now I get everybody loves the fucking Nexus because my nostalgia and all that shit. But the Nexus was something that broke the flow of gameplay, and that's something that Firelink Shrine didn't do. It allowed you to keep playing the game while still going to your main hub without having to go through like a fucking loading screen or any of that shit. If you could make your way back there, and it was good. But the Nexus and the Hunter's Dreams are like gameplay stopping points, and I don't like that. I'd rather they had like the open world hub system like Firelink Shrine, but have the Bloodborne, Demon Souls-esque level design where it interloops and shit like that.
Totally.
That's all we need to do to make the
so
PvE
it feels as though you're on a constant journey.
Okay, talk about new movies that are always fun to watch. But what we just said,
Mad Max.
Oh, Mad Max was great actually. Also,
do you know
21, 22 Jump Street are like always funny.
Oh yeah, they're fucking.
Who fucked the captain's daughter?
Guardians of the Galaxy was good.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man was amazing.
I've not seen that yet.
Go see Ant-Man. Also, Stephen, I know Dark Souls 2 PvE is terrible when comparing, but try to remember it was all the good fun we had in the PvP part. It was so much better than the other Souls games. Don't hate it too much. Oh no,
I agree with that. Like, we all agree that Dark Souls 2 PvP is the best. I just find the PvE so dramatically bad.
Yeah.
I really don't enjoy the PvE in this game at all. But I like the PvP. The PvP is the best in this game out of all the series.
Easily.
So it's not that I don't like Dark Souls 2 overall. It's just that I don't like this part of Dark Souls 2. Yeah. But the PvP's fine. For fuck's sake, I went and get every single spell that I wanted to get and shit like that just so I had a backup save that I could rely on.
What are your thoughts on
Dark
Souls 3?
It's not as if I hate the game, I just don't enjoy playing it all the fucking time.
What do each of you do?
Oh, that's reinforcement. I'm a fucking dipshit.
What do each of you do outside GheyForGames and Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, nothing. Wayne and I do a lot of band stuff now. Anyway, I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
But generally, that's like nothing. Wayne band.
It's pretty much the gist of it.
Questions for next recording session: why is Gary so handsome and why is Tony bad at Souls games? Why do we get that all the time? Right,
because it's true.
Eat a dick. Right, why is Tony bad at Souls games?
Your diet.
I'm not bad
your
at Souls
diet.
Okay, I know I'm bad at Souls games. But the issue is that I'm good.
Oh, I don't level up.
I'm good at logistical stuff. So I'm good at like planning things.
Yeah.
Why does Stephen give a fuck about anything? Yeah, why do you give a fuck about anything?
I don't.
You do, but no, because
I give a fuck about things that annoy me.
You get salty at people in the comments like really bad. Like you
don't.
You do.
You get angered really easily. It's funny.
I don't get salty at people in the fucking comments. I get salty at people who are blatantly fucking stupid. Because it's like, how is you as a human being, did you send that and think it was okay? People like that are like literally fucking ridiculous.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Able to reverse time and then me stay like reverse the age but have the same memories, so I could literally kind of like live forever in any period of my life that I wanted to. That would be awesome.
Like Click, that Adam Sandler film, sort of.
Well, what about you?
No, I want you to pick something that's like obscure, something that isn't the typical invisibility, fly, time travel sort of bullshit.
I can
pick a really like one that seems almost fucking useless in a sense. Which would be pretty cool.
Right, okay. Here's the best. The worst. Stupid superpower.
The best.
You can fuck anyone you want, but it can only be a woman over 70.
No,
that's
right.
Horrible.
So I was going to say immortality, but if it's going to be something like that, it would be to slightly inflate my hands, just so I can clap really loudly behind people in the cinema when the movie ends.
I'm thinking something really fucking stupid. Like
he's like, I'm gonna beat this hand.
Every time I sneezed, it would send out like a sonic wave. So every time I sneezed, it would just destroy every electron within like a small radius.
People's every time you sneeze, it's an EMP.
Every time I sneeze, I need to start YouTube again. That's essentially what happens.
Here's the issue. When people come up with like bad superpowers, it's always shit like you can go to sleep whenever. I can't even explain. But they always have like pure stupid shit where it's just they say one thing, but it just contradicts the thing they're saying. It has to be something that's just you can do it, but it's kind of bad. But right, okay, final new video. Damn, you're going to be gutted because it's the 29th of July, so you've been waiting a while.
Yeah, it's been a few days.
Okay, he looks like another one. Oh, that's a response to that. Download.scholar for sin. Okay, that's right. Mick calls it bad. We know. Humorvis 22. My question is:
invaded here.
What Mick, and why does it literally sound worse than Hitler? Hitler didn't sound that bad.
On paper, Hitler was fine.
You guys should play Tukoiden Kiwami.
That's that Monster Hunter game I was showing you.
I like been considering it, but not enough time to really get into it. But it did look okay, but it looked a bit like
that's like no damage. What the fuck?
It looked a bit.
He's been buffed.
There we go.
There we go.
See that 795 rolling attack counter, so I'm just going to abuse this.
What's your favourite boss, NPC, enemy, and weapon in Dark Souls 1 and 2?
Fume Knight. for Dark Souls.
Yeah, Doom Knight.
Manus for Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think Ornstein Small is my favourite for Dark Souls 1.
Leo ring damage.
NPC, Tarkus, just because Tarkus is badass.
Slayer?
Tactical Tarkus is always handy. No, my favourite NPC from Dark Souls would probably be Patches.
I quite like Lautrec, because his whole thing's...
Oh yeah, Lautrec.
But he's just like, oh man, but he didn't say Demon Souls, I was like, Vinland is cool as fuck, man.
Actually, I love them.
Oh, excuse me. Go away.
It's got that clipping with that though.
Favourite weapon? Butcher's knife.
No, Butcher's knife is good.
My favourite weapon in Dark Souls 2 is the longsword.
Favourite weapon in Dark Souls 2?
In Dark Souls 1 it's Quelaag's Fury
Silver
Sword.
Knight Spear is my favourite one in Dark Souls 1.
Quelaag's Fury Sword.
I really like the Golem axe in Dark Souls 1.
Would you say Bloodborne is better or as good as Dark Souls 1?
I would say that it's inferior to Dark Souls 1 overall because it doesn't have as much replayability and there's essentially zero online aspect.
Technically,
but overall, the PvE I think is better than Dark Souls 1.
It is a tighter experience than Dark Souls 1, if that makes sense. Like, overall, it is a good experience, but the replay value is like much less.
See, the thing is as well is it's like see like for just lore and story, like Bloodborne done it the worst.
Gary, do you not think Tony's band is shite? It's like screaming wains and cats shagging put together.
I would honestly, but if Tony likes it, then I'm like, I support him. You know, even if he's
You're very nice.
It's like the same when Sam says he was gay. I didn't approve, but I
it's
just
like when a
had to
Republican's
go
daughter starts dating a black guy.
Yeah,
you just have to accept it.
Yeah, your love for them you're just like I don't.
Not racist, just true.
You know what I mean, because you're just like you're just like nah, you've disappointed me, but I still love you.
Hey guys, GheyForGames.com now forwards you to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's the guy that told me, and then I told you it's fucking awesome. So yeah, GheyForGames.com apparently is us.
Yeah.
We didn't even buy it, it just so happens to lead to us. Maybe it's a YouTube thing.
I grew up near where The Goonies was filmed. I'm a cult classic by association, right? Yes.
Yes. Can you do the truffle shuffle though?
Anybody can do it.
First question from Soulboy900. Why did you get your Bloodborne playthrough like that? I get that it was still fucking brilliant and all, but there was no smacking your head against a brick wall till you find the bonfire factor to it. And I think that every blind run should be like that, whereas you guys are Steven, at least knew everything about the game before you even began, and I didn't like that, and it's for that reason I think your Dark Souls 2 blind run was better. Right, well,
I agree, really.
Our theory behind it was that it meant that there was less just us doing fucking nothing, one to edit out, and two to
in Dark Souls 2, in our blind run, we went the wrong way like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then we fought
and that was a load of shit
for like 3 years.
That was like a load of shit that we had to then cut out.
We figured that you'd prefer a tighter experience where the banter was a little bit better and you can watch us play, like sort of being shit at the game, but having a general idea of where to go.
I mean, I wasn't really shit at the game because I'd like no-lifed it for the first 16 hours after I bought it. Because it's fucking Bloodborne, I was hyped as fuck to play it because I wanted something that wasn't Dark Souls 2. God damn it, Gavlin, you fucking cunt.
Also, where the fuck are the streams? And you should really consider another crack at podcasts because that shit was funny as fuck. And why did you delete them? Stop deleting all your good vids. Other than that, keep on being the best on YouTube.
That was Tony's idea to streamline the channel because loads of vids and...
Basically, the quality of older ones were just so much less that it really annoyed me having it there. And we were all kind of like, as the quality just genuinely was a lot lower.
It's, with podcasts, I would like to take a crack at them again, but only in the future when they're actually going to be...
beneficial to the channel.
Beneficial. Like, then it's like fun.
The way it works right now is that most of our views come in from like guides and let's plays. But when it comes to like us just sitting there and talking shit, not a lot of people watch it overall. That's why the podcasts were generally lower views than the rest of our videos, and that's why we stopped doing them. Because it became... it basically meant that if you look at it in a sense of where the time we put in versus the amount of views we get out at the end, the podcasts were really like negative.
Yeah. Not only that, what we tried to do was turn the let's plays into mini sequential podcasts.
Yeah, and that works because we can talk shit about the game we're playing, and it's Dark Souls.
Wait, here's a question I got for you. What was your favourite podcast to do?
Where is it you're going now, by the way?
To Gavlan, because I need them to feel and wheel and deal me some poison shit to take down the giants so we can go to the DLC.
So what was I going to say? So what was your favourite podcast to do?
Honestly, I can't really remember. I'm sure
the Metal Gear
one. Metal Gear one because
is it just because I went fucking crazy with it?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah. I really liked the Steven dating Assassin's Creed when he was just screaming that he's done nothing for an hour.
Yeah, because I literally had done I played Assassin's Creed for an hour and oh fuck, I didn't use that homeward bone. Don't, you're gonna hit Gavlan. Now he can't. How's he supposed to wheel and deal if you're fucking anviling him, you prick?
But I like podcast.
I'll get Gun Warrior for that.
We can do it again.
I get Gun Warrior armor for that.
Nice.
Worth it.
Okay, is there any other questions?
Should I get Gun Great Axe as well there? No. Damn.
I think that's all the questions for this, so we'll just answer the questions in the next video
But no, definitely. Like We've done
what were one of the things that we were talking about before we because there was like a couple of points that we decided not to talk about because we wanted them so we could be like complete and total Bantosaurus Rexes in this video.
Was it Rocket League was one?
Well, one, but that would require more time.
No, we want to put the Rocket League stuff in a Rocket League video, which by the way, if you guys want to see us do like us 3 versus 3 randoms in Rocket League videos when we're all on like Skype or the PS4 party system, some shit like that, let us know because we are more than up for I'm up for playing Rocket League for any reason because the game's fucking magnificent.
I'd do it just for the commentary, it'd be funny.
I'd do it because I'm a fucking beast at Rocket
I really want to go back to themed builds for Dark Souls as well. Like,
what do you mean?
Fuck off, Guthrie, you wanker.
What do you mean themed builds? Like
the Spartans and
no,
like Grinder
I didn't want to take.
right.
I don't have any spells. Why did I take a Wilted Duskherb?
Like that would.
What was that other talking point? That's really annoying now. It was about a thing.
I mean, we can always go to shit that happened in America because like someone else got shot and killed, which is just that always happens, I guess.
No, there was a specific thing. It was about a game, I think. Oh, I nearly had it. Nearly had it.
Was it Metal Gear in their review boot camps?
No.
No.
This happens all the time.
Can't see the fucker. Legolas, what do your elf eyes see?
Nothing.
Oh, hello.
There's 3 in there now.
It depends on your NG cycle, doesn't it?
Oh,
No.
so my band already touring. Granted, it's a 3-day weekender.
Wait, does this still work?
What?
I don't know if this method still works.
It does.
This they won't follow me past here.
It does.
Oh, nice. All right, we win.
Here, it's darker in here, and all you're able to see them.
I think I've just got my brightness turned down. Let me turn the brightness up.
You're gonna end up falling off though.
No. Right, just you fuck off.
But yeah,
What was that talking point?
it's
Yeah, I just had
driving me
the
insane.
brightness turned down a little.
Right, there's one about Rocket League, and then there's one about.
Aye.
Was it not something about you, Gary?
I don't know.
Was it not about Warframe?
No, we were just talking shit about Warframe because we always talk shit about Warframe.
Nah, I'm just trying to think of games we were
fucking
talking about.
awful. Warframe is like the example of terrible free to play.
Oh, and what in Star Citizen, isn't it?
Oh, Star Citizen.
That's what it was we were talking
the
about.
Come back.
The $100,000 single spaceship from Star Citizen. Are you fucking serious?
Like the worst part, right? You know what? See, you know what?
Somebody's bought that, and that's
No,
the
right.
thing.
I consider it that almost to be exploiting because
Yes.
there's only certain people in the world that could buy it. But even at that, just giving people the option. I know it's optional, but you just know that some asshole idiot
Some
is going to
idiot
buy
with
it.
too much money.
And even
Daddy will buy it.
even if you have too much money, I still can't even justify like. Like, what are they thinking? Nobody's gonna buy it, but somebody will buy it. But nobody's gonna buy it.
We had a hissy fit when they were like Battlefield Hardline for 130 quid and stuff, but that's a new level. A dumb.
And the worst part is the Star Citizen looks amazing. That's the worst part.
I know, but I'm not paying a fucking like $5,000 for a fucking just a basic ship so that I can fucking enjoy the game.
Yeah,
No, I
And
mean,
I'm
there
definitely
are
not paying
cheaper ones,
100
obviously.
for a fucking. I'm definitely not paying 100 for a fucking shit thing
Nice.
like that. See, it's only 2. Depends on your NG. There's,
Was it?
it's every NG
I
cycle
did
has
this
one.
way, Connor, and there was fucking 3 of them.
Yeah, summons also add one as well.
Oh, is it? Is that what it is?
NG cycles and summons.
But how many were in here at one point?
There can be up to 5 in here in NG because you can have so many people in your world. You can get up to 5.
Wow.
And
Was that
so-
is that just a scholar thing?
Yeah.
No. It's in the regular game as well. Like
Really?
every extra summon and every extra NG you went into would add an extra giant. So you would like only ever enter the first DLC in NG, and that was just to get Flynn's ring and shit like that. So there's no reason to do it in NG Plus because you have to do this every time to get the key for the DLC.
I suppose that I just don't think that free to play can be done right, unless it's like Fallout Shelter. But then at the same time, that's just
Fallout Shelter doesn't have a fail state though.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
Fallout Shelter
it does have a fail state,
Wait,
but
what
it just
the fuck?
it's because I'm invaded.
But you're not.
I'm invaded. That's why the fog gate is up.
Even if you're outside the boss room with no boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fog gate comes up because as soon as you cross the threshold, the invaders get sent home.
Huh.
How do you not know all this shit?
I've just that situation just never happened to me. I've never came out of a boss gate and then.
We've only got one more thing to get before the end of this episode, and that's the key. Oh, this bell end! Well, no Dane Aldia, by the way. Fuck
What
that
key?
fight. He's fucking boring. The key to the first DLC. You get
You
it
wanna
from the
just kill
pit
him
in the
here?
trailer. No, he just fucks off. Good for you. Can you fuck off, please?
His face is horrible, man.
What is the face?
It's
The entire
on the
thing's a
outside.
face. The entire thing
so
is a
it's-
face.
That's like a gnarly tree face.
No, the entire thing's a face. He's a giant.
Looks
Except
like something
he's
that
a
should be in
fucking
Fallout.
blob.
How does that look anything like something in Fallout?
It looks like the things that fall from the ceiling in the Bloodborne dungeons. The mad goo things.
Ah, you're right.
I don't see it.
Of course you don't, because you don't play Bloodborne. You don't play any games. You just pretend.
That's how you're
you
bad
know what
at
I
games.
Explain how you can be so bad at Dark Souls while running a Dark Souls based channel.
I'm just not trying. Like, I'm always good when I'm just doing it in my house.
I'm never trying.
Ask my gran.
No, I swear to God.
My gran can confirm I am elite MLG skills.
I just sit my Doritos in my Mountain Dew. I'm the best.
Got my sponsorship last week.
Just that does so much damage, holy fuck.
I know, but I've got enough health.
That does more damage than most bosses.
That does more damage than the vanilla game, I'm sure.
I think so. Might be my equipment weight because it's so high.
That thing?
Yeah, equipment weight affects it, so I'll take
Wow.
off the rates on.
Oh, it's because it means you fall faster because you're heavier.
Oh yeah, gravity works like that. You even know why that's wrong?
Right, okay, if you drop a brick and a feather, what hits the ground first?
The person that's dropped them.
What? Repeat the question back to me.
Gary, this isn't a trick
Gary,
question.
this
This is quite simply just a question of if you drop two objects, which one would hit the floor first. Bear in mind that this is in like a vacuum where there is no air resistance and shit like that. That's the only thing that's applicable. Otherwise, the
They don't fall at the same velocity.
Oh.
In perfect testing environments, yeah, but if you were to do it outside, obviously the fucking brick would hit the ground first because the feather would blow away in our country.
But it's like, is it not because like gravity is just one continuous force?
Weight doesn't apply to gravity. The acceleration rate is the same.
Well done.
Gary remembered some science.
Yeah, Mr. Y. Yeah, science, bitch.
But now we just need to go back to Majula, which will require a use of a homework done because like fuck, I'm going to Grave of Saints. And that is us done, essentially. So yeah.
So we'll answer the rest of your questions in the next episode.
Aye.
Oh, I need to sync this up and it's going to be really fucking tough. So I need to click Alt Tab Alt R. Alright, let's do this. Ready?